So, hey guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm on my way down the hill. I don't know if you can see that footage. I don't know how well you can see it, but I was looking down and I was pointing the camera down into the high desert. I'm coming off the hill, San Bernardino Mountains, Big Bear Lake, California. I'm coming off the mountain, and I'm going to a gig. Yeah, I'm on my way to do a gig. So, yeah, boy, you know, it's tough out there right now, you guys. Maybe for some of you, it's probably not. You guys aren't even batting an eye. You're probably booked solid and stuff. But even the guys that are booked solid, you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you hit those spells that are like, all right, there's changes going on. A lot of changes going on in friggin' Big Bear. God bless it. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to just do a little quick chat about about booking. You know, I know I've got a few videos on booking, but basically this is just about getting booked, right? And hitting the pavement, knocking on doors and hitting the pavement. Well, that's all fine and dandy, right? And it sounds pretty simple. You know, yeah, there's a little bit of legwork. You got to get out there, but things don't always go the way you plan, you expect. You know, you figure, what I do is I just start knocking on doors, and I kind of use they call the machine gun effect, where I kind of spray everywhere until something hits. Now, I've got 2 days at the Moose. I've got, and that's all I got at, kind of. Well, this gig I'm doing is down the hill. It's not in Big Bear. So, because 2 places I've been kind of hitting up. The one's called Azteca Mexican restaurant. And the owner's name, I believe her name is Rosa. She seems like a nice lady. I guess she's the owner. I sat down and talked to her, and she said that she's got, we call them the kids, Matt and Emily. They're just really good. They're a duet, and they're just really dynamite. They're just so groovy. And then we have another groovy couple, which is Duke and Peg. And I was telling you about them, that she plays the cello. She's actually a studio musician, and she plays the cello. And I think he's like a contractor. It has something to do with the construction business. So he kind of does that, remodeling and stuff like that, I think. And then of course does his music. And really groovy guy. Really dig him a lot. He's a really cool guy. Anyway, so they ended up coming to the Moose Lodge and talking to Dave, which is kind of in charge of the entertainment at the Moose. And so he added up. Man, they've been known each other for a long, long time. We've only been up in Big Bear, as you know by the videos. We've only been up here for 2 years now. It's been 2 years or over 2 years already. Fuck. And so, anyway, so Duke and they've known each other. They've known Duke and Peg. Dave has known Duke and Peg for a long time, and they, you know, they're in need of a little help. Apparently, I mean, they need, like we all are. We're all need help. You know, they had that steady gig at the Pines, and so the Pines has closed down. You know, that place that I got, and I thought I was going to get a residency at and all that stuff. Well, it closed down. So he's got the other restaurant that's right next door to it, and he's not going to have live entertainment. I guess Jerry, the owner, he's not really into that, the music thing. So, but he knows that music fits at the tavern on the lake. Badass location, man. So I guess they are going to open it. We were told, you know, like a month ago, 2 weeks, that they were probably taking about 2 weeks to find a manager. They just wanted to clean house because they're in the red. So there was nobody to manage the place. So they actually had asked Kim to manage it, but Kim turned it down. Yeah, I kind of don't blame her. Because it's a big, I don't think she wanted to work the long hours, you know, because managing a restaurant is a lot of hours involved. Although, I'm trying to get a hold of this place called Cunningham's, and it's in the Village. I sent her emails. I've been to Nottingham's in the Village. I've been there 3 times. To try to contact this, I guess her name's Melissa. Well, you know, this is going to happen, so don't get discouraged, but it's hard not to get discouraged. But it's like, you know, you're pounding on doors. All you want to do is sit down and communicate with the owner or the manager, or whoever's in charge of booking the entertainment, the talent. You just want to sit down and kind of pitch them and sell them on what you're doing, you know. And the thing is, you can't do that until you get a hold of them. Well, I called. I've been down there 3 times. They said, yeah, she's here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then they finally told me, oh, Tuesdays were closed. You know, so I'm going down there and I'm trying to get connected and get my foot in the door, because they've already booked this guy named Mike Cross, the guy that used to play, was kind of like, he had a residency for a little while, for a few years at the tavern. But then I came into the picture. They were like tired of him. They wanted him kind of gone. That's what they basically told me. They just, in a nutshell, they just want this guy gone. He does lounge work. Now I'm not putting down, you know, but I've heard some bad, not good stuff about this guy, Mike Cross. I heard he screws people over, you know, and that's screwed up. That's fucked up. So anyway, so I didn't hear good things about him. And he thinks he runs the whole music scene up here, and I've never met the guy. Kim says I did meet him at the social during the summer. I guess he was playing on, I did a Sunday, and he was playing Sunday on the main stage, and I was playing a little. I think he came over and introduced himself to me, and I honestly can't remember that, but I think I do remember somebody from the other talent coming up and introducing herself to me, but I just don't remember who it was. It could have been him. I don't know. But bottom line is, I don't know him. So it's a business thing. You know, some of these musicians, you know, when they get booted, or the club wants to change it up, and which is, you know, nothing wrong with that. Change it up, and you know, so yeah. And then when I came, all right, you guys, sorry about that. This damn camera fell. I forgot what I was saying about sometimes. I forgot what I was saying. So, but basically, this video is just gonna be I just want you guys to not get discouraged, because sometimes you will run across these places that you want to play there badly, but you have to keep hounding and hounding and hounding. So all said and done, I got a little discouraged. I go, okay, I'm going to have to go down the hill, you know, go down the backside. This is the quickest way off the mountain. There's the 38 into Mentone and Redlands, and then you have the front 18. It turns into 230. That's out of San Bernardino, and that's the way all the tourists and everybody comes up. Nobody really, a lot of people don't even know about this back end now, the 18, because it's high desert here, so you're not having to climb or go down as far as you would on the other side, because San Bernardino, Riverside, Redlands, all that over there is way low. This is high desert. This is probably 2,000-3,000 feet. Anyway, so what I'm getting at is just hanging there. But anyways, I came down and I knocked on some doors. I tried to get another date at Townsend. That's where I'm playing tonight, at Townsend. 3-hour gig, good paying gig. It's a distillery that makes, they make, what do they make? Scotch whiskey. It's like a Scotch bourbon kind of distillery. Pretty cool, pretty high class, very pricey there. The guy did an amazing job decorating this place, so maybe I'll get a little footage of it for you. But anyway, so I went and got another date from her. She's got a lot of bands and a lot of other artists that are hounding her to get on her calendar. And I guess I'm lucky. So I'm on, but she's only booking me once a month there. Which sucks. I mean, it would be nice to have twice a month, but nope, just once a month. And so I'm booked today, this is March, April. She's got nothing in April. She's already booked up. And I got May 2nd, I believe. I think it's a Thursday night. So I got that out there. So I added another gig. So that's cool. You know, spring's around the corner. So, but then I decided to stop at this place called the Roadhouse, called the Rusty Saloon. Rusty Saloon Roadhouse. Or Roadhouse Rusty Saloon. One of the two. Anyways, so I went to go talk to them, and I went in there at like lunch, 1 o'clock. They had just opened the doors. Nobody was in there. Big place, man. This is like one of those big places that used to do the line dancing decades ago, you know, and I think they actually still do line dancing in there. But it's a, you know, it's a Roadhouse. It's a freaking cool place, decorated real nice, a lot of pine, and, you know, very cool place. Anyway, so I talked to a girl named Renee in there. She was so open and sweet, and I told her what I do. And I guess this place has got the biggest stage in the valley, up here in the valley, high desert. It's got the biggest stage, and they've had bands for years. But I don't know if new owners took it over or what. But anyways, they've had bands for years. But what it is, there's no carpet. You know, there's wood on the ground, wood on the walls. They got the steeple ceilings, real cabin and ranch kind of looking, you know. It's a good sized place, and she says the bands are just too loud. She says I tell them, I fight with them to turn down, they'll turn down, but they're still loud. I go, I'm going to tell you why they're loud. It's because it's so bouncy in here. It's stupid. So you really have to play at a pretty low level and hopefully fill up some seats to get it to sound decent, right? So I told her that. I says, well, yeah. She goes, I get it. You know, because they have tables that people that eat. It's a nice restaurant, and they got people sitting right in front of the stage, but people just won't even sit over there because when they had bands, it was just so loud. So. Anyway, so I sent, she gave me the email. I sent the girl a press kit, an email press kit, and her name is Renee too. So the Renee, it's the floor manager, and then you have Renee that I believe is the either general manager or the owner. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so I sent her, and they sent up some links of some of my shows and my bio history. Basically all you need to do. And she went crazy. She called me up. I can't get a hold of her. For some reason they couldn't get a hold of me. They were trying to call me. I don't know. Oh no, I know what it was. It was AT&T had a blackout for like 5 days ago. Anyway, so she asked me, so I sent her my stuff. She's going, oh my God. So I was gonna call her, but me and Kim were down here to do some errands and pick up something at Walmart or wherever we went. So I go, well shit, it's early. I go, that place just did open up. Let me go in there. Because she had told me to call her, and I called and left a message, and I hadn't heard back. So I ended up popping in, and Renee's going, oh, she's been trying to call you. And I go, oh, okay. You know, they were all excited. They're just all excited about me. So she goes, if this works out, she goes, you know, we'd like you to stay here and play Friday, Saturday, and Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. And I go, well, okay, well, let's just cross that bridge when we get there. I said, you guys need to, you know, see my show live, you know, instead of on links. And so that just shows you how you just never know what's going to happen when you know, and who knows what's going to happen with this. I mean, they might hear me and they go, or I might really have a really bad problem with feedback in there because it's so bouncy. I don't think I will, but so I'm booked there the 28th of this month, and I already sent them out flyers. They were so, that's another thing. If you can help market yourself or help the club, restaurant, venue, whatever it is, help them promote. You know, like, you know, a couple of you have asked, like, what kind of photo editing do I use, you know, to make flyers and stuff like that. So, and of course, I'll give all that up. I've given all that up. It's GIMP, it's free, and I can make any kind of flyer with pictures, whatever. And then it's always free if you want to convert it to, I think it formats it into JPEG. It's a JPEG file. But you can put it in a PDF file if you want to put the picture in a PDF. Anyway, so it just shows you how it works. It's just funny. It's just so weird. You don't know how it's, you know, it's like, okay, it's not working for me up on the mountain. You know, be nice, you know, because it could be close. But here I'm having to drive, you know, 35, 40 minutes to get to a gig now here in the desert. But luckily, these places are at the east end of Apple Valley, and which is great because, you know, when I come off the hill on the 18, I'm in Lucerne, so another 10, 12 more miles, you're in Apple Valley, and it's right there. So I don't have to drive into Old Town, drive another half hour into Old Town or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, keep your chin up, guys, man. If you're trying to get booked, it just comes, it's a beast of the business, you know. You got to get out there and sell yourself, and but you're gonna get people that are just, you can't get a hold of, and you know, whether it's on purpose or they want to avoid you, they don't want to deal with you because they're kind of booked up. And so basically the place is Nottingham, that this guy Mike Cross is playing there now. He's playing there every Saturday. They only pay him like, they don't have, their pay's not good there because there's no business. And you know, and I talked to this one Mexican guy. He was a floor manager, and he says, he goes, well, do you have a following? I go, well, I could bring people here, but no, I don't really have a following. But maybe Kim says I do. There's a handful of couples that wherever I play, they show up. So I'm building a little bit of a following, I guess. But you know, oh shit. Okay, damn, dude, I was like kind of, the truck seemed like it was kind of swaying. And it felt like I had a flat tire. And I'm pulling over, I didn't even get out to look, but the freaking wind is freaking blowing like hell, dude. Oh yeah, it's windy out here, man. It is windy. Huh. Wow, what a trip. Yeah, it's windy. Anyways, I love you guys, man. If you can find it in your heart to donate to the channel, help me keep this freaking thing going. You know, one day I'll have enough people to I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But, you know, if you guys can like and subscribe, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead. Yeah, doing that spill. So, you know, whatever. If you guys don't want to subscribe, then don't subscribe. Just keep on stepping. But anyways, yeah, because this is kind of a unorthodox kind of way I do share my experiences and trying to help you solo artists or duets or even bands that want to get out there and hit the pavement. So yeah, you guys, thanks so much for all the love and support. You guys all rock. That's all there is to it. You guys are music makers, and I adore you all. I appreciate the comments, all that good stuff. So I'll see if I can get a little footage here on some out footage here, and I'll show you where I'm playing at. But for now, we'll talk to you guys next week. Ciao for now.